YouTube, what's the deal? It's YT Wake 'em Up back at it again with another video. Hey, let's talk about college and let's talk about degrees. When you put it together, college degree really don't mean nothing no more. It's really worthless. Just because you got a degree don't guarantee that you're going to get a job. It don't come with no guarantee at all. That system is broken. The material is old and outdated, and the job market really in shambles right now. Nobody being hired with or without a degree. A degree don't make it no better. It really make it worse. If you got a degree, it's really more or less likely that you'll get a job than somebody that don't got a degree. Did you know the average billionaire did not go to college? That's just a fun fact for y'all. We're about to listen to people that are post-grads talk about how hard it is getting a job fresh out of college. Listen, this is them saying it, not me. Y'all know I don't advocate for college, but listen, we're going to let these people talk about their experiences as college grads. First, I just need everybody to thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Press that button, it's free. Also, make sure you smash that subscribe button so you can see more of my uploads in your subscription box. I post every single day throughout the week. That's 5 days per week, about 2 videos per day. And make sure you ring that bell as well so you can be notified when I post. Without further ado, let's get into this one.
So, are we just going to ignore the fact that no one can find a job after they graduate college? So, I've seen 3 videos on my For You page so far of people saying they graduated and cannot find a job. The job market is trashed right now for some reason. I don't know what's going on, but no one seems to be able to find any type of job. I mean, the jobs that they have out there, nursing, anything in medical field, anything that is remotely in demand, people are able to find that type of job. But business and computer science, and okay, maybe I'm wrong with computer science, but I've seen people in the comment section of this one video of the guy saying he could not find a job after college and it's been a year. Them saying, oh, it took me a year and a half, it took me 5 months, it took me this long. That's crazy. We're spending so much money on college and not being able to find a job. That's scary, and it does scare me because if you think about it, the population is just rising, so eventually we're going to run out of jobs. And with AI, okay, I'm not trying to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but AI could take our jobs too.
So, who else just graduated from college? And by just graduated, I mean a year ago. I am a year post-grad, and I've been unemployed for like 2 months now. 3 months now. And I've just been filling my time by relaxing, resting, going to yoga, reading books, going on walks, eating, buying things online. And the only thing that keeps me going is knowing that I'll never have this moment of peace and calm ever again in my life, unless someone wants to make me a trophy wife. But I fear I'll have to work again, so just enjoying it.
She enjoying it now because it's only been a couple of months. But when reality kick in, and it go from being a couple of months unemployed to a year to year 2, I bet she not going to be enjoying it so much after that. I'm just saying that because that's the reality. People are being unemployed that long. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. They never gonna be the same. I'm telling you, things never gonna be the same as before 2020.
I've been giving it a lot of thought, and I have to say, honestly, I'm not going to encourage my kids to go to college. Are you? I just don't think it's worth it. I went to college for 6 years. I'm a pharmacist, so technically for me, I guess on paper it was worth it because I have a good paying job, but I also have a lot of student loan debt that I'm still paying off. And I was lucky. My education cost $250,000. And my parents were able to pay for like half of that. So I got really lucky. When I graduated, I had like $125,000 in student loans that I had to pay back. I have classmates who had to put the entire education on loans. I can't even fathom how they're doing, honestly. I remember when I got my first student loan check or student loan bill in the mail. I had been out of pharmacy school like 6 months or something, I think is when it started. It was $1,500 a month. $1,500 a month just for student loans. I still needed a place to live and a car to drive and food to eat, right? So I ended up financing it for like a longer term. I think that was like a 10 or 20 year repayment. I don't know what it was, but I ended up lengthening the term to get the payments down so I could actually afford to live. And I'm still paying them off. And I've been out of pharmacy school for 13 years. And I'm stuck. I'm working a job that honestly, most days I loathe. I feel like I've sold myself to the devil every day at work. I don't really agree with a lot of the policies. I don't agree with a lot of modern medicine. A lot of the medications that people are coming in and taking, God, it's poison. It's poison. You're being kept sick to buy the prescriptions to make the money for the big companies, and it's horseshit. Don't get me started. But I'm working in a profession that I largely disagree with, but I can't afford to work anywhere else because I have to make pharmacist money to afford to pay back my student loans while still affording to live. So yeah, I'm not going to encourage my kids to go to college. Honestly, if they have a specific career path that involves a college degree, like, and they're determined, and that's one thing. Like nursing, you need a college degree to become a nurse. Whatever, like, it's basically the medical field. If you want to work in the medical field, obviously you need a college degree, and you know you're going to get a job. It's a pretty much guaranteed job placement if you have a medical degree. But you aren't getting an art history degree. You're not going to get some, like my ex-husband has a political science degree, but he never did anything with it. If it's different if you want to, like, go into a specific field and you've got this plan, but most people are just going to college because you're expected to go to college, and then you have to pay back those loans. You're working a retail job now, paying back student loans, and for what? So you got to party for 4 years at college and have the college experience? It's not worth it. 100%, I would sooner encourage my kids to go into a trade school, become an electrician or a plumber. You'll make so much more money doing that than even being like a teacher, for crying out loud. College largely is a scam. I feel like most of what our society has set up for us is a scam. Honestly, I'm getting more and more cynical by the day. But I'm now stuck working a job I pretty much hate. Because, like, they got me. I owe too much. I gotta keep doing it. There's no other job where I could make enough to live and still pay back my student loans. But when you're 17, 18, whatever, you see the dollar sign of what you're gonna make. Like, as a pharmacist, yeah, you make good money. But shit, that college is expensive. And I got lucky. I did it in 6 years. Because it's a doctorate program. You have to get your doctorate to be a pharmacist. And I was lucky. I was in a program where as long as I kept my grades up, I could do it in 6 years. But there were a lot of pharmacists who went to school for 8 years. I can't even imagine what those student loans look like. So anyway, I'm just saying, college is overrated, and I'm not sending my kids unless they absolutely want to go. How about you?
If you're a recent college grad, why does it seem absolutely impossible to find a job right now? I've heard so many stories of people just in the past semester that have applied to over 1,000 jobs and haven't even heard back from one. I'm going to tell you the reason why this is actually happening because so many people think that there's no way around it, and there definitely is. You do not have something on your resume that makes you stand out from all of the other candidates, and even more important, you did not network enough in college and don't have the right connections to find the right career. There's hundreds of people that graduate with the same major every single semester. There's not that many jobs available. So when an employer looks at your resume, they're gonna look at something that makes you stand out. For example, like being on exec of a club. Not just getting average grades and graduating with a degree like everybody else did. Majority of jobs also come from networking too. Every connection you make in college means the world because who knows, maybe that random person you meet at the restaurant will have some sort of opportunity for you. Or that internship that you decided to take in college offers you a job when you graduate. So get an internship, network as much as you can, and stand out. You do not want to look like every other applicant.
Can we talk about how hard it is getting a job after college? It's like catching a shooting star. So I graduated college in like 2022 and I majored in marketing. And let me tell you, finding a job in that field is like searching for a needle in a haystack. You know what's so irritating? It's like everybody wants people with experiences, but it's like you are not willing to give people who first get out of college a chance to gain those experiences, which is what I'm trying to figure out. Like how? Needless to say, your girl's not giving up, and nor should you. Deep down, there's this never-ending hope that a company will one day see my potential and give me a call and say, "Hey, Jada, I would like to hire you. But like I said, I am a woman with multitude of talents. So I have a job that is paying me decent. I'm able to take care of all my needs, do everything that I desire out of life. However, it's not in the field that I quite want to be in. It's like playing a different game level while I keep applying for these marketing gigs and hoping that one day I'll get that call. Every rejection is just a redirection from God, and I just continue to stay motivated and just stay determined and just go with the flow of things. Like I said, I am truly blessed to be able to pay my bills and also do the things that I desire in life, even though I'm not in my field. It's okay to feel like the job market is playing very unfairly right now. We're still figuring out the game. So let's keep our heads up, learn from each rejection, and we might just get that exclusive shooting star one day.
Yes, let's learn from our mistakes. Let's learn from each rejection. All you can learn is to put things in your own hands. You should be dependent on yourself. Learn how to make your own income. We need more people that know how to make money on their own without being dependent on somebody else. Just think about these jobs. Just think about these employers. These people figured it out on their own. They're employing other people. We don't got to reinvent the wheel. We just got to follow what's already working. As far as capital go, y'all know I talk about credit using OPM. That's the way to get the ball rolling. Just think about it like this. Say you spent that same amount that you spent going to college using OPM and spending that to invest into your dreams and your goals. How much further would you be in those 2 to 4 years? You will already be out in the field, already getting results. The best way to learn is through in-field experience, through hand-to-hand personal experience, really getting out there and learning from your losses, your mistakes, through trial and error. Every loss becomes a lesson and you continue growing. What I would say is get a high in-demand skill. Y'all know me. That's one thing about me. I study financial markets and I know how to dibble and dabble. I know how to be on the next wave before it's a wave. That way you can position yourself as an authority in that industry, benefit from it, and then adapt to the next industry. We got to stay adapting to the new ways, because everything is changing. We got to be one of the first people in these industries and take advantage of it before it get burnt out. Because we know we live in a world of followers. Everybody want to do what the other person is doing. When they see something working for you, everybody else want to do it. And it's a lot of people be capping, a lot of people be lying, showing fake results. So you position yourself to be an authority and you provide value in that industry and you help people. If you can help people, you will forever make money. You got people being high ticket closers. That pays great. Trading, you can make great money doing that, but you got to know what you're doing. I trade every day. So I don't want to hear nobody talking about, 99% of traders aren't successful. That's right. But I don't think that way. I think like the 1%. If you thinking like that, you already setting yourself up to fail. You already got doubt in your mind. What you ponder on and what you think about will come into fruition. So if you're thinking about failure, you're going to fail. If you're thinking about succeeding, you're going to succeed. And you got to see yourself being where you want to be and where you're going to be before you get there. That's how you will get there. And follow the money. Like Grant Cardone, the real estate tycoon, say, follow the money. So right now, everybody got to follow the money, man. Another thing is crypto. All of this money is being liquidated. These people are going liquid. Warren Buffett is liquid right now. They're selling off all of their stocks. So where you think that money going to go and flow into? Cryptocurrency. You got Trump talking about coming out with his own crypto. You got Kamala promoting crypto. So either way it go, crypto will be the new financial system because the dollar is going digital. So crypto and CBDC will be the new systems that are overtaking the dollar, the current financial monetary system. Do research and be aware of the changes that are taking place because the old system is falling and the new system is emerging. Going to college and working for somebody else, that's going to be a thing of the past. 97% of people will be broke forever living in poverty on universal basic income in smart cities and 15-minute cities. This might be a lot of information that I'm dropping on y'all, but this is the reality. This is the agenda, the 2030 agenda, and it's playing out right now. Then the other 3% will be living off grid, thriving and surviving through the famine. But listen, if you made it to the end of the video, comment thriving. I want to hear y'all say thriving because I want to know who watch all the way through. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you committed to watching this video to the end, that means you are a committed person and you commit yourself to the end of every single task that you start. Appreciate y'all. It's YT. Peace and shalom.